Hello everyone, and welcome to another video in the iron mining and refining series, where today we're going to talk about the ore again, specifically something that you either need to be told or learn the hard way. And that is the fact that not every iron-bearing chunk of rock in the earth is worth your time. For example, in this rock, there's quite a lot of iron here, not just speckled throughout the rock, but it also has some banding of magnetite throughout in some places, which makes this a pretty decent ore. What you need to realize is there's quite a few things that you need to be able to do in order to make use of this, and in some cases it's not worth the effort. The first thing you would want to do is try and dig this up, but given that this won't budge even the tiniest bit, the fact of the matter is this could just be the tip of the iceberg, basically, as to what this rock actually is. And even if you are able to get this out of the ground, the fact of the matter is you're going to need to crush it up. You can't just go throwing boulders into bloomery furnaces. And this is far more important than even the original size that it came in, because if you look at this rock, I can immediately tell that it's not worth my effort. If you take a closer look, you'll see there are absolutely no cracks in this rock whatsoever. And rocks in this region are incredibly hard, so if they aren't already showing signs of weakness, forget about it. You're not really going to introduce any unless you can really expend a lot of energy and a lot of time to crush this up. In the case of iron ore, if you're in an area where it's plentiful, just skip over the difficult stuff. A short walk will find you much easier samples to deal with. Even if you are going to deal with large boulders like this, try to go for things that at least when you hit them with a hammer, it does something. Now, if you were dealing with heavy industry, of course you'd have the machines that could deal with rocks like this, and you would be far more concerned with the grade of the ore. But as an individual, this really isn't the case. You may not think it because you live in a finite space, but in terms of things that are as plentiful as iron ore, you basically can't deplete it in an area by yourself. I'm certain an extremely industrious individual could certainly make an attempt to prove me wrong, but until that point, you should probably just go for the easy stuff. Because at the end of the day, the lesson you need to learn is that your time is far more finite. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Hope you guys learned something and enjoyed. See ya.